rapid assessments by Red Cross officials on the ground have indicated that approximately 99% of the residents of Abaco and Grand Bahama will need some type of post-disaster support.
And as you look over here, you can see that beautiful house our neighbors built. It's, goodness, it's mostly underwater.
We are overwhelmed with the generosity of the people of the Cayman Islands, and we know that after disasters like this, everyone wants to help. But we also have decades of lessons learned that show us that at this point in time, there are some very specific needs on the ground that need to be met, and they need to be met fast.
The issue of unsolicited goods is one that it's a lesson that we have been having to learn over the course of decades. You know, every major disaster has what we call a second disaster of unsolicited goods, which is basically where well-intentioned people send things that are not needed and therefore actually wreak havoc on the response part. So one of the big ones that we always refer to close by with our neighbors was back in the late 90s in 1998 with Hurricane Mitch, and you know, it had wreaked havoc in Honduras, and there was medical supplies that were desperately needed on the ground, and there was a plane full of medical supplies.
Couldn't land.
Couldn't land.
No landing strip for them to do it.
Because the tarmac was full of clothing and they couldn't do it, and it caused a 48-hour delay. Remember, the Red Cross is a global movement. The International Federation of the Red Cross is assisting at a global level, and therefore has contracts and other things with suppliers where it is that every dollar donated actually translates into $7 on the ground. As you get further into the response, cash also helps people to make certain decisions for themselves, because at some point you're no longer going to need the water. 13,000 houses at least were severely damaged or destroyed. So we know that this is going to be huge in terms of the scope. Yeah.
Cayman, in the wake of Hurricane Dorian, let's unite our efforts and ensure that our brothers and sisters in the Bahamas remain Bahamas strong.